I mean, Gervonta Davis has he has a claws. Yeah.
10 pounds or something. Or Gervonta, especially in the pocket. I mean,
Gervonta in the pocket's a monster.
Oh my god, he reminds me like a little Tyson.
He's short and he conserves his punches. Where like the first few rounds he throws very few punches.
He's just measuring. He's a computer, man.
Yep.
He's just getting the data.
On his podcast, Joe Rogan issued a stark warning to Jake Paul ahead of his upcoming fight with Gervonta Davis, urging him to withdraw. Rogan, who had previously brushed off concerns about the matchup, once believed that although the skill gap was enormous, Jake could balance things out with his weight advantage.
That can end it.
He finds these openings and he sees them, but he doesn't go after them right away. He waits for the right time. He's so patient. Like when you watch the early rounds of his fights, he probably has the lowest punch count in the early round. But he also knows he's got that nuclear option that if he can crack you, most likely he's going to...
Rogan once said, "It's a lopsided fight that could balance out eventually. One has the skills, the other the size. Whoever uses their edge best will win." But after watching more footage of Gervonta Davis's intense training camp and how easily the lightweight champ handled much bigger sparring partners, Rogan changed his stance, now betting on Davis's technique over Jake's bulk. Taking the biggest leap of his career in terms of weight difference, Gervonta Davis has been pushing his limits like never before, facing sparring partners nearly twice his size. The footage opens with Tank in the gym, gearing up to face one of these giants, and once the sparring begins, he's seen adopting a whole new boxing style, something completely different from his past approaches.
Oh, there you go. Good nice. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Take deep breaths when you want. Take deep breaths. Right.
Ever since Tank kicked off training camp last week, everyone around him has noticed something new, an intensity unlike anything they've seen before. It's like a switch flipped, assistant coach Kenny Ellis told Mill City Boxing. "I'm seeing a version of Tank that's all business, no smiles, just non-stop work."
Nice, clean, crispy shots, like the first fight, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't speak on what I seen, but the fight will be different.
His latest sparring partner stood no chance. Gervonta was too sharp, too fierce, and too determined to be contained. Within just a couple of minutes, his opponent, chosen for having Jake Paul's body type and fighting style, was overwhelmed by Tank's relentless power, speed, and precision. One after another, sparring partners fell, and only one managed to survive beyond the fourth round.
Listen. He's swinging for the fist.
Oh! Oh, that's the hook.
After the brutal sessions, Coach Calvin Ford admitted that even as Davis's trainer, Tank's ferocity scares him. He warned Jake Paul to brace himself for a monster in the ring. When clips of the session hit social media, Tank's fans went wild. They'd been waiting for reassurance, and that footage reignited their faith, filling the comment section with excitement and belief in their champion.
Look like you're playing pool with a short stick. Fall in between them. Punch when he punch, girl. Punch when he punch. Punch when he punch. Yep. They ain't stopped firing. We slowed down. Now we're gonna commence firing again. That's what we do. We reload and come back. Yeah, you ain't gotta get close, Tank, because you know you're scared to get close. Get close, Tank. Keep rolling, Cal. All the way down the road. Come to me, baby. Get low.
Imagine Tank doing all this to Jake Paul on fight night. One fan exclaimed, "No slow start. We want fireworks from round 1. Make Paul gas out early. He's already studied him before. Now it's time for a knockout." Another fan added, "I'll bet anyone. Tank's winning this. No judges needed." A third wrote, "A focused, hungry Tank beats any version of Jake Paul. The only debate is which version of Tank shows up, and we want the real one in November." A fan noticed Calvin Ford's presence and commented, "Glad to see Calvin back. He's the key to Tank's success. With him there, victory feels certain." Sometimes, a loss becomes a blessing in disguise. He then warned Jake Paul that his size would mean nothing against Tank's skill when they meet on August 16th. The only issue, he noted, is that it's an exhibition, which makes the weight disparity strange. Joe Rogan echoed that thought, advising Jake to challenge real boxers closer to his weight if he truly wants respect, saying, "You don't become a boxing legend by cutting corners."
You faking, you taking pictures of everything you do, and then like round 3, round 4, he starts to fucking he's dialed in, he's slipping, pop, pop, pop.
He's got special power too. His power's special.
And he's mean too.
Oh yeah. Mean is a big part of it, isn't it?
I think having that dog, being mean is like the biggest part in it, you know?
Really?
In being
As discussions about their size difference heated up, Rogan weighed in again during his Fight Companion stream, calling the matchup crazy. Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis, 135 pounds versus 200. That's insane, he said. Rogan then clarified that it's only an exhibition bout, meaning there will be no official winner, which he found odd.
You know, the conversation he had with Eddie Hearn, where he said, "I will knock out any one of your guys that has under 10 fights." He goes, "Whoever you want to have, bring me any guy that you have that's under 10 fights." You can see Eddie Hearn, like, he's kind of stuck there.
You think?
Yep, because those guys under 10 fights, like, what if Jake Paul knocks one of them out? Like, what if you get a guy...
The Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis showdown is drawing massive buzz, but fans are questioning whether it unfairly favors Paul, who stands taller and outweighs Davis by more than 60 pounds. While Tank's experience is undeniable, the question remains, can his skill overcome that physical gap? We'll find out when they finally square off. Interestingly, MMA legend Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson suggested that Darren Till would have been a much better matchup for Jake than the WBA lightweight champion.
Like, hasn't been tested, maybe has some promise, maybe gets wrapped up in the hype, and maybe gets a little nervous. And this is his first chance at a big show. And Jake Paul can crack 100%. That knockout of Tyron Woodley is legit as he can crack.
Tyron Woodley is not a boxer.
Yep.
When people mention Gervonta Tank Davis, one word comes to mind: power. Despite his smaller build, his knockout record speaks volumes, with 28 KOs in 31 fights. But his last title defense against Lamont Roach Jr. raised questions. Davis appeared to struggle and even dropped to his knees, though it wasn't ruled a knockdown. After the fight ended in a draw, Tank blamed his hair product for the slip, a claim Joe Rogan found hard to believe. Rogan felt a rematch with Roach would have made more sense than fighting Jake Paul.
Pitbull Cruz, talk to us a little about this fight. A little bit surprised from the fans, when they're saying, but talk to us about this fight. What are you expecting from Pitbull?
I'm expecting Pitbull to be Pitbull, relentless, firefighter. So we're gonna see. Gonna see how well I tame him.
The big question here is, that rematch versus Gervonta.
In episode 2286 of the JRE podcast, featuring Antonio Brown, Rogan mocked Davis's excuse, saying a true champion would prioritize performance over vanity. "You're fighting for a world title. Why risk it with hair products?" he said. Brown agreed, adding that a real champion stays locked in, focused, and never hides behind excuses, no matter the pressure.
Think about what happened in the 9th round. How frustrated are you that wasn't counted as a knockdown?
Man, I'm not. Honestly, I thought I should have won without that being counted a knockdown. Look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to wipe sweat out his eye, he had to wipe sweat out his eye. But the rules do state, if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic 8 count. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on...
Stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss our latest uploads. Until next time, peace out.